You are hiding in your room. You have deleted Instagram. You have bought a journal. You are wearing a hoodie, sitting in the dark, and you are calling it your winter arc. You think isolation alone will save you. You think that by retreating from the world, you will automatically become a king. This is a lie. Chanakya would call your monk mode cowardice. Retreat without rigor is just rotting in silence. The ancient rishis did not go to the Himalayas to relax. They did not go to find peace. They went to generate heat. If you isolate yourself without the fire, you do not harden. You become brittle. And when you return to the world in spring, you will break. Today, we kill the winter arc. We replace it with the only protocol that actually transforms biology into destiny, the protocol of Tapasya. Acharya Chanakya did not write books to be quoted by motivational speakers. He wrote algorithms to conquer nations. He took a street boy, Chandragupta, and turned him into the first emperor of a united India. How? He did not coddle him. He did not tell him to trust the process. He put him through the fire. Chanakya understood that human potential is like raw ore. It is filled with impurities, lust, fear, laziness, and doubt. You cannot wish these away. You must burn them away. This is the definition of tapasya. In Sanskrit, tapas means heat. It is the psychic friction generated when you resist your own biology. The winter arc is about aesthetics. Tapasya is about incineration. Here is the 3-step algorithm to turn your isolation into a weapon. Most men fail their transformation in the first week. Why? Because they have a plan B. You tell yourself, I will try to wake up at 5 a.m. I will try to build this business. The word try is the language of failure. Chanakya teaches the concept of sankalpa. In the West, you call this a goal. In the East, a sankalpa is a solemn vow that binds your soul to a specific outcome. It is binary. You either achieve it or you cease to exist. The protocol. Do not write a list of 10 goals. Pick one. The one habit that, if conquered, changes everything. Now, attach a consequence. If I miss one day of coding, I will donate $500 to a political party I hate. If I skip the gym, I will not eat for 24 hours. You must leverage your own loss aversion. A sankalpa, without a consequence, is just a wish. Chanakya burned his hair and vowed not to tie it until the Nanda dynasty was destroyed. He carried his anger as fuel. What do you carry? Hope is not a strategy. Write the vow. Sign the contract with yourself. Create the death ground. Now that you are locked in, you need energy. The modern monk mode preaches comfort. Soft lighting, lo-fi beats, reading books in a warm bed. This is sedation. To change the structure of your mind, you need Agni, fire. Fire is created through friction. The ancient texts say, just as fire burns the dross from gold, Tapasya burns the impurities from the mind. You are the gold. Your laziness is the dross. You must introduce voluntary suffering into your daily routine, not masochism. Strategy. The protocol. You need a state breaker. When you wake up, your body wants comfort. It wants the phone. It wants warmth. You must attack the nervous system immediately. This is why we use cold exposure, not because it's a trend on TikTok, but because the shock forces your brain into survival mode. It activates the Muladhara chakra, your root survival instinct. When you are freezing, you cannot overthink. You cannot worry about your ex. You cannot feel imposter syndrome. You only feel the now. Do you think you are tougher than your biology? You are not. Your biology wants you to be fat, lazy, and safe. You have to declare war on your own physiology every single morning. If you are comfortable during your winter arc, you are not transforming. You are hibernating. Bars hibernate. Kings conquer. Let's see who is actually listening. There is one vice you are holding on to. What weakness you are terrified to give up? Maybe it's porn. Maybe it's weed. Maybe it's sleeping in. You think you can keep it and still succeed? Comment below. What is the one thing you are sacrificing to the fire this winter? Write it down. Make it real. Or keep scrolling and remain the same. The final component of Tapasya is the vessel. You have the vow, Sankalpa. You have the fire, Agni. Now, you must contain the pressure. Modern men make a fatal mistake. They talk. I'm starting my 90-day challenge. Watch my journey. Day 1 of monk mode. This is Mauna, the practice of silence. When you announce your plans, your brain releases dopamine. You feel the reward of the achievement before you have done the work. You trick your mind into thinking you have already won. And so, the drive evaporates. The fire goes out. The protocol. Go dark. Real darkness. Do not post a goodbye for a while story. Just disappear. Let people wonder if you are dead. Let them wonder if you quit. Use their doubt as fuel for your fire. Every time you want to tell a friend about your new business idea, stop. Swallow that energy. Keep it inside. Let that energy burn you from the inside out. That pressure is what forces action. If your vessel leaks, you cannot build pressure. If you cannot build pressure, you cannot break through the resistance. Who are you performing for? If you need an audience to improve your life, you are not a master, you are an actor. And the world has enough actors. Be the director. Stay behind the camera. Stay in the dark until the work is done. The winter arc is not a vacation, it is a forge. Use Sankalpa to set the mold. Use Agni to heat the metal. Use Mana to contain the energy. If you do this, you will not just glow up, you will evolve. But be warned. Even if you generate this massive heat, even if you build this discipline, you have 5 enemies waiting to steal it from you. Your own 5 senses are constantly leaking your power. You cannot hold the fire if your mind is a sieve. You need to learn the Chanakyan art of Pratyahara, sealing the senses.